Hi, welcome back to Hit or Glitch. On this episode of Under the Hood, we will be taking a topic out of the tome of topics. I'm Daniel.
I'm Scott.
I'm Alexander.
And I'm Tim.
This week, what's the best use you have made of
Obscure,
lesser used mechanics, i.e., druid shape into a skunk?
I mean, druid shape, a wild shape might not be the most obscure, but...
Well, there's this one time I had a hunting trap.
That is kind of what I was thinking of when I wrote this.
Yeah. Those odd times something comes up.
If you want to know what we're talking about, you can actually see that. It's Tim's season of Heroes Welcome.
Mm-hmm. It ended up being kind of useless, but it would have worked so well.
It was a great moment in that I think it was an on-the-fly situation.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to keep the guy there. I had improvised weapons from the tavern brawler feat.
Yep.
I had a hunting trap because I was an outlander, I think, background.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just hit the guy with the bear trap. Stuck it on his face.
I think I said it landed on his chest, but whatever.
Whatever. Hit him well with it, and I think everyone at the table, including myself, because it was just a random idea I had, was shocked that it worked.
Yep.
What? Yeah, that was great. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had another time where something like that happened. I think the obscure moments, obscure mechanics.
I don't know if it's necessarily obscure, but I was playing a halfling swashbuckler. And you never have to worry about not having your sneak attack. Because normal rules say you can move through a party member square. Halflings can move through an enemy square. Or Lightfoot can. And so yeah, I was constantly flank, or I'm now opposite and there's no one else around, so as a swashbuckler I still have sneak attack. It was great. Always had sneak attack.
Yeah.
I think my best I've ever done really was wild shaping into basically small household insects and spying on whoever it is that I need to be spying on.
Well, that's not really obscure or even strange. It's just kind of, that's what it does.
Yeah.
I think it was 4th edition we were playing. And this is another sneak attack one. I'm really good with the rogues and figuring shit out.
Mm-hmm.
We were in a sewer, and the big bad was in there. And I kept using my bonus action to dive under the water to hide. And then I would come up, shank, and back down again. Swim a little bit, and then come up.
Nice.
So yeah, my inventiveness mechanically tends to circle around rogues, I think. Other than, if you saw our one-shot Tal'Dorei campaign, my wizard warlock build.
Yeah.
And the combining of how do you regenerate spell slots, and sort of the idea that this character will always have a spell slot. There's almost nothing that can happen, because even going into the big fight at the end, I wasn't as high as I could have been, but I still had stuff that I could do.
Right.
So
Yeah, that mirror image was a pain.
Yeah.
But speaking of rogues, this isn't one I had a personal experience with, but I was watching, actually I believe it was Nerdarchy, and they were talking about it. And there was a halfling arcane trickster rogue who had Tensor's floating disc. So he was going around, had the disc to hold in a bunch of boxes and stuff. Combat breakout, well, he'd dive under it, so he was hidden, and then take his sneak attack from there.
Because you can hide while lightly obscured.
So that's a pretty obscure use of stacking things to get your sneak attack too.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't really think of anything myself. I've heard plenty of stories from you three about stuff like that. So I can't think of any right now. But myself, I don't think I've ever got the chance to do that. I think the best I've ever gotten is being a rules lawyer in that one game, but that wasn't D&D.
What have you guys seen? What have you guys done?
Comment below. Let us know. And if you have a question or want us to cover something mechanically related, comment below for that, and we'll put it in the Toma Topics. Come back next week.